Hello and welcome to another cast of The Weird and the Ugly. Today we have a story from Britain. Oh, very interesting. They say that this lady once had a child, and her child was not too bright. How could they tell that he was not too bright? Well, he was rather, on the duller side of things. He was going up the creek without a paddle. He was laying down bricks without cement. And he couldn't quite grasp the concept of holding a pen. Anyways, the kid, he didn't really have much of a family. He had his mother until he was dead. Then she was flipped by a bear into the sea, never to be seen again. Was she dead? We don't really know. He, in order to get his life together, 10 years old, bit of a challenge. He's still learning how the world works. He walked over to the blacksmith. And the blacksmith was a big, burly man with lots of hair and a very large and prominent chest. And the chin the size of the child's head. Oh, he was quite large. But I digress. The child asked him if he would please teach him how to make the finest weapons in all of the English Isle. English Isle? No, there's also Ireland and Wales and... Oh, it's called the Big Island then. Gee, it's part of Europe. It's great and everything. There we go. Okay, back to the story. The blacksmith took one look at him and said, "What have you to show me that you are worthy of being my apprentice?" And the child said, "Well, sir, I lost every little thing along with my mother, who was flipped into the sea by a bear. I know, it's crazy. But I saw it myself, and so did two other people who don't seem to be in the best of health, but they are doing quite well. And, I really hope that you would see that situation as enough proof to let me be your apprentice." Well, what do you think? Is it a good story? Is that a good reason to be your apprentice? The blacksmith looked at him with a very strange, puzzled look. But then, all of a sudden, it warmed into a nice smile, and he said, "Young boy, if you are to be my apprentice, you must prove to me you have the gall and the wits and the strength and the speed." And that's pretty much it. To keep up with my work. I am a very busy and prominent man in these lands, you see. So go and fetch me a very large, very tall flower. A flower? Yes, a flower. What kind of flower? A very large and very tall flower. I just said, you're not listening to me? Oh, you're not starting off very well. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yes, I would say you're not starting off the greatest. But it is only the beginning of the adventure. So he took the child and told him to never come back to the blacksmith's shop until he was to pick a large and tall flower. Now, the child didn't really know what to look for because What large and tall flower could he possibly find the blacksmith would find appealing? He had to find the most enormous, largest, tallest flower in all of the island. In all of Britain, in all of Ireland, possibly the world. So he set off on a quest. And that is where I will leave you with the story, because I don't want to finish the story right now, because I don't feel like finishing the story, because this is tea time, and you are interrupting it with your stupid podcast. Oh, that's right, yes. I'm recording this myself. Allow me to digress yet again. I'll be signing off now. Thank you very much for listening, and tune in for the next part of the story. It's very entertaining, very good indeed.